Hello everyone, welcome back to the comic Wasteland. I'm Jay. Guys, let's discuss The Wildstorm by Warren Ellis, Jon Davis Hunt, and DC Comics Wildstorm. Just for everyone who doesn't know, Wildstorm is the company that was part of Image initially, then became part of DC, and they gave us Gen 13, Wildcats, Stormwatch, The Authority, even other books like Crimson. The list goes on, and Warren Ellis is completely rebooting the universe, but also paying respect to what came before. Kind of like what Gerard Way is doing with Young Animal, with Doom Patrol, where the other volumes of Doom Patrol did happen, but you can read this book without having read those other stuff. So we begin with Zealot, classic Wildcat member, is requesting a cleanup crew because apparently she had to kill a dude, and it's what Zealot does. So the cleanup crew comes and handled all that. We're also introduced to Michael Cray, who some of you might remember is Death Blow, and Voodoo, who's also another member of Wildcats. Okay. Now, at like a regular Starbucks-looking cafe place, we have Miles Craven, who's looks like he's having lunch or coffee with someone who might be his boyfriend, because they were holding hands at one point. When Angela Spica comes up to him and requesting an audience. For those of you who don't remember, Angie Spica is the engineer from The Authority. Okay. Apparently she's been experimenting on herself on IO, International Operations Dime. So Miles Craven's not a fan. As she's walking away, it just so happens that someone gets thrown out of a window. So everyone's looking up. That someone turns out to be Jacob Marlowe, CEO of Halo. Halo is a company that pretty much has their hands in everything. Batteries that never run out. Energy repurposing and everything you could think of. Halo has a hand in. Basically, Angie turns into the full-blown engineer and saves Jacob Marlowe. But this version of the engineer is less Liquid Terminator and more, more like a Transformer, because she gets a jetpack, she gets cannons, and she saves Marlowe, okay? And then she runs away, okay? Miles Craven is apparently debriefing with Michael Cray, Death Blow, and apparently what happened was that Cray was sent to kill Marlowe. Now, problem with that was that he didn't expect Marlowe to be packing, I guess is the word, because Marlowe had a laser come out of his arm and was trying to shoot Deathblow, and Deathblow was able to grab it and totally negate it, but the burst is what sent Marlowe out the window. While this is going on, the Angie Spica is apparently hurt because of these implants that are coming out, and Marlowe takes note of this when he's talking to Adriana, who I'm pretty sure is Void. Void was the living computer that assisted the Wildcats, and the issue ends with Miles Craven reviewing the footage, and he realizes it's Angie Spica. He realizes now that Marlowe's still on the board. Interesting first issue. I really like the art. Hunt is a really good artist. I was aware of his previous work. I believe he did a book called Clean Room, I think, for DC Vertigo. And I'm always going to be a Warren Ellis fan. The man changed my life with Stormwatch and The Authority. It showed me how cinematic superhero comics can be. Superheroes weren't just for little kids anymore. With the rise of Stormwatch and The Authority, he's also said in interviews, I think this series is going to spawn 4 or 5 more or something like that. So I'm really interested in seeing who gets their own series. Who stars from here. Again, interesting first issue. Guys, definitely give this a shot. Definitely give number 2 a look. Especially if you're a fan of Wildstorm or all those other teams, or even if you're just looking for a new Warren Ellis book, it's as good as any of his other stuff. Like I said, Hunt is an artist to watch. Definitely give this a shot. Like I said, I believe the book he was on was Clean Room. So correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, somebody, you know, again, check that out, support them, guys. Please like, share, comment. Let's discuss. If I've forgotten everything or anything, please let me know. Guys, I'll see you again soon.